Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve.
Hidden truths.
Those are the best.
They usually are.
Yeah.
They lead to big surprises.
We're going to find out a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I wonder what that could mean.
Well, what did they just get? They got...
Well, they know they're going to the
library, right?
Yeah, to find the next clue, essentially.
Right.
Not the clue, but like whatever...
The research that guy had found on the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah.
Because he was... that was the guy that had originated what's making these fake
whatever
ones.
They called it, yeah. It's like it's almost like the starter. Like the starter
it's just missing something, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of what I took from it, too.
Right.
And then, like, Ed's, I guess, got to figure that out, is what their main mission will be.
Yeah, it's Ed, Al, and Armstrong, right? And Armstrong's a little softy.
Yeah.
Falling in love with these boys, even harder than anybody else. Yeah, but he found out, like, their whole story.
Right, exactly.
Through the little midget grandma.
Yeah. Smoking her weed pipe. And then what's her name in the post credits has that bolt, so I wonder if she's gonna go after them and try and figure out. So I'm imagining something's gonna go wrong.
He's gonna like throw a punch and the arm's just gonna like fall off,
or it's just not gonna work properly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then when I was re-editing, or not re-editing, but I was editing the last one. I noticed he said about something with, or no, I'm sorry, what's her name? There's Gluttony, who's the big guy who eats the people, and I think her name is Lust.
Okay.
Which would make sense because you have lust and gluttony.
Yeah.
She mentioned at the beginning when we saw the fake priest, when the new guy was dressed up with the crazy hair, was pretending to be the priest. She said something, and I can't remember now what it was exactly, but she made mention of Scar, I think. But I could be wrong. If not that, but she also definitely, her main mission right now, it seems to be using that priest to cause, like, chaos in the streets amongst the people. For what purpose, I don't know, you know?
Yeah. Well, he was doing a good job of controlling those people, so, like, they still want to control them.
Yeah.
Because they had, like, some bigger plan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She said something specific. I forget what it was now, but she kind of made it a little more understandable. But so, we talked about it last time. I don't know if there's going to be a connection with Scar and her, or...
I don't know if there's going to be a connection, but I do think he's going to be, like, hunting them, you know?
Yeah.
Because he's... Well, I don't know, because it does seem like he's going only after state alchemists, though, because they're the ones that ultimately destroyed his people.
Yeah.
Was the state alchemist. But, like, you would think that at some point he's going to have to turn it on all alchemists.
And what's interesting is every time that they use the alchemy, it seems like, well, at least when he changed from the priest back to his normal form, he was red. So they're probably using, and I know they have the circles on them, but I'm assuming that would mean that they're using some type of what the priest was using as well, like that same kind of whatever it is.
Knockoff Philosopher's Stone. It's possible.
Yeah, it's weird.
I wouldn't see why not.
It's almost like it's not a knockoff either. It's just like the start. Like I kept saying, the starter for it.
It's just not a full Philosopher's Stone because the power doesn't last.
Yeah, exactly. I forget they explained it, but I forget specifically.
Said I don't know. It only lasts for a certain amount of time.
Yeah. All right, let's watch it.
Let's do it.
If you guys want to watch the next episode early, go check out our Patreon. We have that there as well as full length.
The science of understanding, deconstructing, and reconstructing matter. However, it is not an all.
That's right. And then Ed said a couple episodes ago when I was rewatching it, how Scar doesn't do that formulation. He just stops at deconstruction.
Yeah, because he's not creating. He's just destroying. That's
Correct.
What he claims.
I believe so, yeah.
In accordance with this law, there is a taboo among alchemists. Human transmutation is strictly forbidden. For what could equal the value of a human soul?
The hopeful thing is that we eventually, by the end of the show, get to see Al in his human form, but... I don't want to get my hopes up, you know?
We'll definitely see... Yeah, there's a chance that will happen. Like, they're definitely not getting their mom back.
Well, no. I don't
know if that's the same type of alchemy, you know? But because he's soul bonded to this, that it makes it different. I'm not sure.
We also got to see if and when they get the Philosopher's Stone, for sure. Like, what can they do with that?
Yeah.
And what are the consequences of it?
Because, Al's got the head on his shoulders, you know? If it's going to be something that's going to, down the road, harm them, he's not going to let them use it. Ed might not either.
Yeah. Also, I'm an idiot. Like, I realize now, like, using the circles, as long as you have one on you somewhere.
You can use it.
Right. Except for Ed, obviously. But
That
that's what I'm
kind,
saying.
I think there's different circles for different kinds.
Right. But I also think, like, how it works is, like, so for instance, like, Armstrong, like, he's the strong arm, so that's his, and Mustang is known for using his flame. So, like, I think he can do other alchemy too, but he's specifically known
They
for...
train more on one specific type.
Right. Well, not even, well, they do train, but, like, they're
Study.
But they're more, like, naturally gifted at it.
Ed and Al encountered former state alchemist Dr. Tim Marco, who admitted to possession of an incomplete
And he has that now.
Right.
Moved by Ed's determination,
Well, no, did he give him
Marco
the...
gave the brothers the location.
And then he got taken... What's her... Lust showed up to him.
Yeah, he's dead.
No, I think they're going to use him.
Yeah? They didn't kill him?
No, they didn't show him get killed.
Where they hope to find Dr. Marco's research into the secrets of the Philosopher's Stone.
Dr. Marco's research!
Oh, shit.
All gone!
Who did that? I bet you...
The entire place down was easier.
Oh, is that what you were doing in
Yep.
Central?
Yes.
I was just going to say it was her.
Boy found out about Marco's research.
I still get to eat him, right?
Oh yes, down to the last strand of hair.
I want more information on these two.
Yeah.
Like what they're up to. Oh my god. Now I'm rooting for Scar.
Yeah, I want to know a lot more about Scar before I make a judgment on him. You know?
Right. Shit. Well, that answers our question if they're on the same side or not.
Yeah.
I need every mark in my favor that I can get. At least until I've assumed the office of Führer, that is.
You may not want to display your ambitions quite so nakedly.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, I'll be sure to remember that in the future.
Was it a gas explosion? With everything else that's been going on around here, who knows?
Also, the more I think about it, the more it is really fucked up what they did to the Ishvalans.
Yeah.
They literally exterminated not just the fighters, but
Everybody.
everybody.
Not yet, but we're still searching.
I think we can safely assume that Scar will be out of the game for a while. I suppose I'll be heading back to Central again. I need to report to Father about everything that's happened here.
Father? Is that what she said?
Yeah. Think he's gonna end up being that blonde guy? Maybe it's not their dad, you know?
Why are you wearing a suit of armor?
It's a hobby! A hobby? What kind of freaky hobby is that? So, what do you say, Al? It's a lovely view, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's gorgeous.
I love the
Why don't
sweat.
they want to tell people just because it's like
It's probably hard to explain. Plus, yeah, it's
taboo?
so frowned upon, yeah.
There's gotta be a million of them.
Brother, there's somebody under there.
I was gonna say, start digging.
She's a book hoarder.
Yeah. Well, no, I think this is all where they have to... She's like the librarian, you know?
But I forgot that I was supposed to be working, and all I ever did was read. So they fired me. If I
Oh.
don't find another job, I'll never be able to move my poor elderly mother into a better hospital. Never find another job as long as I live. I'm useless, good for nothing.
Good lord.
Excuse me, there was one thing we wanted to ask you.
Psycho.
Great, thanks a lot. Nice to meet you, man. Psycho.
The notes really were there after all. Which means they burned up along with everything else in the library.
She's got him.
Did you want to read them? Is that why you're asking?
You think so?
Or she remembered him.
Sorry to bother you. I remember everything that was in
Hey,
them.
pal, you're
Would
really
that
nailing
help at all?
All she does is read.
That's true.
I'm able to remember the content of any book I've ever read. It'll take a while, but I could write them out for you.
Deadic memory.
You bookworm! You're my hero!
Unbelievable! There are some amazing people in this world.
Is it really Dr.
He's so
Marco's
hopeful, Al.
research notes?
It's her.
No, I know.
She's impressive.
Written by Tim Marco. 1,000 easy recipes.
Are you absolutely sure this is a flawless reproduction of the notes?
Oh yes, I'm 100% certain.
Then thank you very much. You're incredible.
Something in there, you know?
It's the recipe probably
Yeah,
for
that's
the
true.
Philosopher's Stone.
It's just that crazy.
All of those
Yeah.
recipes together.
Maybe, yeah.
Lieutenant, here.
From his research grants, huh?
Did he miss a decimal
He's the full metal, goddammit.
I don't understand. These are cookbooks. What could they possibly have to do with alchemy?
Alchemy is a powerful art.
I guess remember when they were doing the transmutation? It was all those ingredients.
Alchemic research is always encrypted.
That sounds really complicated.
Al, there's a section in here on green tea.
Green tea? Are you thinking what I am?
Uh-huh.
I love how smart these two are.
Green line of metallurgic alchemy. Why does this encryption have to be so damn hard to figure out?
Really? Maybe we should ask Dr. Marco about this directly.
No way! That'd be admitting
You
defeat.
think he's dead? You would think they would have
That's
killed him
what I
after
thought,
they
but
found out
you
the
said
information.
no.
Well, we didn't see it, you know?
Yeah.
That always leaves mystery. Or a hidden truth.
Yeah, they might be using them. They might want a Philosopher's Stone, you know?
Or at least they're keeping them, yeah.
It was no big deal, really.
Have you had any luck deciphering it so far?
But why would they destroy the library? Because they couldn't have assumed that she knew that information, you know?
Found another job yet? You showed a reading as a talent all on its own. And besides that, your memory is incredible. You should have more faith in yourself.
Thank you.
I need Al in my life. Just follow me around. Give me little pep talks.
Just call me, pal. I'll hype you up.
Yeah, but you don't talk. You don't sound like him.
Yeah, I can.
You sound more like Armstrong, if anything.
Something urgent came up. Sorry.
It's just as well. I've been busy too. They talk to Colonel Hughes like he's an old friend.
Just how high up are these boys?
Oh, they not even really know who they are, I guess?
We're still working on getting the Tucker Camara situation settled.
Sorry, I guess that brings up some unpleasant memories, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Very unpleasant.
Hey, Lieutenant Colonel, I think I've got exactly the person you
Yep.
guys are looking for.
Well, I have read the military's criminal
And she needs a
records,
job.
and I do
Exactly.
remember them all.
That's all I needed to hear, lady. You're hired. You pay as well, so don't worry.
Oh, thank you.
Come on now, right to work.
Did you hear that guy's laugh? This is making me tired, just like imagining doing kind of work like that.
Just deciphering something that you have no idea if you're right or wrong.
Yep.
We cracked the code and decrypted the notes.
Really? You did? But that's a good thing, isn't it?
There's nothing good about this, damn it! This is the devil's research.
Mm.
Been destroyed. Dr. Marco was right. It's evil.
What's so evil about it?
The main ingredient for a philosopher's stone is human life.
Oh boy.
To manufacture even a single stone, you have to make multiple human sacrifices.
How could the military authorize research into something so horrible?
Don't speak to anyone about this.
But sir,
Please. Just pretend you never heard any of it.
It's very similar to like what Shao Tucker was doing in a different way, you know, but like he was using human sacrifice to create something.
it disturbs me too, just thinking about it. I bet I'd act the same way.
What was that?
Oh, it was nothing, sir!
Yeah, I love how he uses it all the time, because I would too. Just intimidate people for answers.
There's something I've been wanting to tell you for a while. But I guess I've been too afraid to say it.
What?
Damn it! The one time I'm not happy to see Armstrong.
What do we do?
We ignore him, that's what.
Yeah, right.
I know what it said, Edward Elric. How tragic! To think the legend of the Philosopher's Stone is built on such a terrible secret!
We're really sorry.
Remember what Dr. Marco said at the station?
Look closely. Maybe you'll find the truth hidden within the truth.
That's right.
I have a clue what he was talking about then, but now, on the surface is only a portion of the truth. There's still more to find here. There has to be.
Attaboy. Find that motivation.
Currently, there are
And those hidden truths.
alchemy laboratories in Central that have connections to the government.
What's this building used for?
It was designed for the 5th laboratory, but it isn't currently in use. The building isn't structurally sound, so it's been classified off limits.
How convenient. That's where you would put it, you know?
That's what he's saying.
I wonder if the government is involved.
Why do I have the feeling that we're getting involved
what we
in
were
something
wondering.
really dangerous here?
That's why we told you to pretend like you'd never heard anything.
I know you two boys. You were thinking about sneaking into this building.
Of course.
Look around, weren't you?
Look how small they look.
We weren't, we promise.
Yeah.
They're going there.
They're probably there already. Yeah. Remember when Freezer in the first episode was talking to somebody in prison, like asking for their... I don't know if he was asking for their help or whatever. I wonder if that guy's going to be involved in this.
How do we get in?
Al, you need to wait here.
You're fine on your own?
I don't like they're separated, you know.
You're too big to get through here.
It's not like I asked to get this big.
Oh, poor Al.
What is it, 48?
It looks as if we've got guests.
Who the hell?
Idiots came to visit, did they?
Lucky I've got a small body. Just got myself a tiny little pipsqueak! This is it, all right.
It's taking a
Yeah, do you think like
long
Armstrong
time.
like knew about this already, and that's why he was like, "I'll take it"?
Maybe.
What the hell? Damn it! Oh, you rat bastard! They pulled an Attack on Titan on us.
Mid-strike.
Yeah.
Is there anything after this?
No. God damn. That was a good one.
That was really good.
They gave us a lot because like now we know for sure that Scar and which was I think kind of obvious. Scar and Lust and Gluttony weren't on the same side. She's not the head. She's answering to. It seems like answering to her father.
Right.
We don't know who he is.
Right.
They figured out kind of where to look. We know something's going on. That's my question though. Is like the way Armstrong said that made me a little like nervous because I'm confused in terms of how like the government works because like I know there's the Central, like you have Mustang's the head of the state alchemist, and then you have the other guy with the glasses. I always forget what his name is.
He seems Colonel or something.
Lieutenant Colonel, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
But he seems to be more on the government side than the obviously.
Yeah.
And so, like, that was my question. Like, why, if Al and Ed are state alchemists, or well, at least Ed is, like, why couldn't they gain access to that prison? You know, like, could Armstrong go there if he wanted to? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're going unannounced, and they're like it's deemed closed. You know.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like.
Yeah.
Shouldn't they have if it's part of the government? Shouldn't they have access to it?
Well, maybe
that's my point. So like,
you have to have a certain kind of access to be able to get there,
or it's just a small like the Fuhrer might know about it, but like
that's what I mean. Like,
and they have like
not...
hidden experiments going on clearly.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, they're not experiments. They're trying to create the Philosopher's Stone there, where they are creating them there.
You don't think like is it the government? You think, or is this? Like since it's shut off, nobody goes there. So, Lust and her people have taken.
I think it's like they're making it seem like it's like the government's doing it.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Because otherwise, how would they be getting the prisoners?
That's
like
true.
I feel like they're going into the prison while they're being executed and then using whatever they need to do. I don't know.
It felt weird when Armstrong was like, "Oh, well, I'll bring this."
It felt weird to me too.
You know what I mean? Like
he was just like taking all of their research and then he could go and give it to the Fuhrer.
And he was the one that says we should start here at 3, and they were like, "Well, what about this one?" And then he's like, "Oh, well, yeah, this has implications, so I'll have to bring this to the high command or whatever he said."
Right, whatever. But yeah, I know it did seem a little sus, which I don't like that.
But that's something we've been talking about though. Is like, is there has to be
the government's kind of corrupt.
Of course, we kind of knew that already. Like, not even just corruption, but just the fact that they wiped out all those people. You know. Yeah. It makes it a very gray situation.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
I'm not too sure how to feel about them yet, because clearly there's certain ones that are pretty good. I would think, unless it just turns out that like all of them are bad except for Al and Ed.
Because that's what I've been wondering. It's gonna be one of those things where like
you know what I mean.
Like the Fuhrer knows about it, and like certain people in the high up in the government know about it, but like the alchemists don't. Like Mustang doesn't know about it, but like even like
it was all the alchemists that went and eliminated those.
We know
Ishvail.
Yeah,
Ishvali.
And what's his name was like one of the main ones, Mustang, because you saw him when they flashed back. He like did that thing, and then everything.
And Armstrong was there too.
Yeah, and then like I got a bad vibe from Mustang in this one too. The way he was like real like I know it's typical, like, but he's just like I always want to get this so I can become the Fuhrer one day. Like I didn't like the way that sounded. It made me a little upset.
Yeah, well, we gotta hold off judgment for the time being, because you know how these shows are. Like they're like just trying to like put that in, so you're just like, oh my god, and he's gonna make some kind of decision, and it's gonna be like for the good of everybody, and you're gonna be like, ha, you tricky bastard.
It's just, we said it from the start too, though. Like when you call yourself the Fuhrer, there's no way like that has any good implications over.
That's just from what we know of history.
Well, I mean, but whoever created this show obviously probably knows that, you know. So that's what I'm saying. Like, is that not like a clue, but like
could be?
We should be looking out for that. And obviously, like, I mean, they went and wiped out a whole group of people. So
yeah, and it seems like Al and Ed are very different from all of the other state alchemists. So
well, it's Faye because they're kids, but also because I think they're kind of just.
Well, they're just good-hearted kids too. Like, so they always try to look for like the right thing to do.
And they don't think the other people. I feel like Mustang. I feel like they kind of grew up into this.
Yeah, that's what they wanted to do. Where like they got recruited because of how good they were.
Yeah, right. I really hope Al's okay.
Al?
Yeah, like I wonder, like, because I remember watching last episode when
he hasn't even landed yet. Al's gonna kick the shit out of that guy.
I hope
that guy's gonna terribly. It's what they all do. He's gonna like cut his head off, and then he's gonna be like, ha ha, and then Al's gonna like stand up.
You cut my head off.
Yeah, you knocked my head off. Put it back on and kick the shit out of him.
But that's, I'm wondering, like, how do you, like, to get rid of, in order to, like, I know I don't want to say it, but like to kill Al, like he has to get rid of that, the symbol, the circle inside. So like,
if you destroy that symbol, I think it like disassociates his soul from the armor.
Right. And there's two bad guys, so that means one of them's probably going after Al, one's going after Ed. Assume. But like, and they also had, I'm assuming that they both had red eyes, so I'm assuming that they're some type of experiment that they've been worked on. Like they were former prisoners, you know.
Yeah, that they put the Philosopher's Stone into or used on.
Or they're just like even if it's not the real thing, obviously, but like
they have some kind of powers.
So my question now is, do you think the freezer guy, do you think he obviously had a fake one, right, too?
Yeah.
It was just a different
same type of thing. It just evaporated once he was done.
Yeah, but what's his name? The priest, his like broke, like shattered.
Didn't it turn into like a smoky type thing after that?
I don't remember.
Like evaporated, I thought.
Like it hit the ground and then like cracked in half or something. As where what's his name got cut in half and then his blood came out. It was in his blood, so it leaked out.
Yeah.
So it was a little different of a situation, I think. So I don't know.
Who knows? But that you saw that's like a liquid, so it can take any shape.
That's true. Huh. Yeah, I brought that guy up from the first episode that Freezer was talking to. Remember, I got to go back and see what they were talking about because I don't remember. You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Not really.
He's in the prison talking to this inmate in the cell, and then I think he asked for his help, if I'm not mistaken. And then when he walks out, he puts his hand on the guard and kills him.
Vaguely. Like, I don't remember it too well. I got to go back and check it out.
Yeah. Damn. I can't remember what they were talking about.
But that would make sense.
Yeah, if that was the same prison.
What are you suggesting?
If it's that guy that he talked to, A, is he going to have an important role going forward? And B, is he going to be in this prison that they're near? Or like one of these experiments that he's been worked on, you know?
Yeah. Well, I would feel like if he was over in that prison, he would have destroyed... If that laboratory was government run, like that would have been the first one, so I don't... Like, unless that is what happened, and that's why it's how it is. But there were still guards there, so I don't...
Did we see like actual guards?
Weren't they out front?
Military? I don't remember now.
I'm pretty sure when they came walking up.
Scroll back a little bit and see. I think you might be right. Because I think they remember them saying heavily guarded. That'd be right around here somewhere. A little after. That was hilarious though. And he was like, "Don't leave." He's like, "You were gonna try and get out of here, weren't you?" 5 seconds later, they were doing it.
Yeah, because that's why they had to jump the wall. Because they were like, people are gonna see the flashes from the alchemy.
Yeah. That's true. Huh. So yeah, that pretty much, at least in my mind, confirms that it's definitely.
But like that, wouldn't Scar go there if he was in that? If like this person was related to that, I feel like you would.
Well, yes, I agree, and also, I think I mentioned it in the middle of the episode. So she destroyed the library because she didn't want them getting that information. A, why, and B, that means.
Because she doesn't want them to create a Philosopher's Stone.
Well, yeah. But I was under the impression that maybe she was going after it too, but I guess not.
She might be involved in this, where like she knows it and she wants to be the only. her father wants to be the only one who's able to do it.
You don't think her father's the Fuhrer, do you?
It could be. It could turn out to be like that.
Huh.
They're not showing them, so who knows?
I was in my head when she said father, I just assumed it was the blonde guy, but the fact that she has dark hair, I think the Fuhrer has dark hair.
Yeah, he does.
Fuhrer.
Yeah, that's a good theory.
We haven't seen him in a little while, too.
We haven't seen him since, like, the second episode, right?
Yeah. It's the fact that we're so early on in the show that, like, I don't want to just assume that he's the father because...
Yeah, no,
like,
we can't.
There's so many new characters we're
That's a
still going
good
to meet.
theory, is what I said, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no way that we would know, and that's not, like, your final guess.
My final answer.
Whoa!
No, I'm kidding. No. Then what's her name was funny, too. What was her name now? Starts with an M, right? The librarian.
No.
Sheska. Sheska, that's right. As soon as you said I knew it. Yeah, she was funny. Got her job. Oh, good.
She I like that type of talent. Like
it's impressive. Had to have an eidetic memory. Yeah, it's incredible. I don't know how people it's just because I don't have such a anywhere near that. You know.
Well, we just can't comprehend it because.
Yeah.
Like I have a tough time remembering phone numbers.
Right. So I feel like most people in general have good memories, but only for stuff with. Like for me, I'm speaking from experience. Like. Stuff like I can remember everything about Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, but that's just because I love it so much.
But you also don't remember it like that.
No, I don't remember
like where you could go write the whole script.
No, that's
right. That's a completely different talent.
That's like almost a superpower.
It is a superpower.
Yeah.
Look what she just did. She just copied down thousands of pages of notes perfectly.
And that's why Al said that though. He's like, "No, you're not. You're not." You're
very special. You need to have higher self-esteem for real.
Al definitely is my favorite character so far.
He's such a voice of reason.
He really is. Oh, him and Armstrong are the best. I love how Armstrong's
Armstrong's
he's making me nervous.
In the gray area now. We gotta see what he's up to.
I don't want to cast judgment on him yet.
Yeah, me neither.
Because
I do like him a lot too.
Yeah. Damn it. Yeah. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.